Kwa sasa tuende into our first topic ambapo tunaongea kuhusu obesity ama kwa Kiswahili fetma.
Fetma. Ilitoka kwa Kizungu. Are you fat? Are you fat man? Are you fat? Okay, fetma.
But nataka kujua, how would you define obesity?
When you go and check your weight, the body mass index, if the weight is high than your height, that means you are obese.
There's a certain weight for a certain height for every individual. So when you pass your recommended weight, you can be overweight or you can be obese, depending on your BMI, which I think ranges from around 18 to 25. So 18 is moderate, and then when you pass 25, I think you're obese.
What obesity means is a fat accumulation ambayo ina present a risk to your health. How many people here maybe have been obese before? Ama unajua mtu ambaye ni obese?
Never had a close person with obese. But basically I think it's the habit of what you're eating. But it's quite challenging because right now in town to eat well it's very expensive. So what you can afford it's just that junk.
Kuna maybe chips zenye ziko boiled.
Chips ziwe because people cannot stop, but kuna vegetables, something like that.
Lakini all that pia bila mazoezi si kitu si muhimu. Unaweza kula vivyo vyote na ufanye mazoezi. So at the end of the day fitness pia ni muhimu. It's very important.
Sote hapa tunasema ya kwamba kukula sana ndio inaleta
hapa. Mimi sikubali.
Ukubali. Unaona
by the way, I can eat as much as I can.
Like me nakulanga sana.
Nikifanya mazoezi yangu hakuna siku.
Okay, amesema mazoezi kuna watu they don't get time for that exercise. So lakini job ile unafanya I think inagonganika it's enough because if you are a messenger
it's not enough because supposing wewe ni receptionist. Okay, inaweza kuwa taya sana ukiwa kwa ofisi kwa busy sana utasema umechoka juu ya job kai umefanya mazoezi gani ya fingers.
Sometimes you can say that you are going for that gym, but you see when you go for the gym and you are eating continuously, by there's nothing you are doing.
What are some of the factors that lead to obesity apart from that eating?
I can link it to genes because I have a neighbor. They are all big. It's not that they eat much, but they're just big.
I think stress is one of them because mtu akiwa depressed sana ana find comfort in food. Anakula sana and then you find yourself obese.
The food you're eating nowadays, they have too much chemicals. Especially like if you see like the chicken people are eating, the broilers, they have too much chemicals in them, and maybe even also to speak of some of those genetically modified foods, if they are not eaten the correct ratios.
And I think here tunaweza categorize kwa environmental factors. You know, if you live in a place where people only eat, you know, those broilers you're talking about and such food, then you become obese. And also kuna hizi other factors like for example age. You know, the older you grow, your metabolism slows down. Na kuna mambo kama gender, women are at a higher risk of being obese than men. Illness, medication. So it's not necessarily when you see an obese person they're eating badly, but is that the kind of mentality we have as Kenyans? Ya kwamba kuna mtu tu amenona kidogo
huyu anamanga anamanga kuruka by the way. Hiyo ndio kitu mimi fikiria.
Kwa hivyo tunawatenga, tunawadiscriminate.
Wana discriminate unknowingly. Kwa mfano ukipanda kwa gari ukipata mtu mnono ameketi kwa kiti, you'd rather go for another seat. Uwezi kana because unaanguka. Hiyo ni kudiscriminate unknowingly.
Ama kulipishwa double. Wewe lita vitatu hapo.
In terms of fashion, unaona hawezi vaa design haiwezi tokea. So it is also I think tuna discriminate in that way. Tunaona yani it's like hii design inaweza kama mzuri tu na mtu slender.
Lakini si watu tuna associate being fat with being wealthy in Kenya. Why is that? Kwa nini?
But mostly being fat in a letter na kukula. So that's why we kind of put them in that blanket at Yamaku.
They have a lot, they are rich.
Let's watch a small insert, then we'll come back to the debate.
Yes, obesity is actually a measurement. It's actually a measurement of an index we call a body mass index. This is actually the weight of a person against the height that they have. Between 25 to 30, we say someone is overweight. If your body mass index is more than 30, then you're obese. In the Western world, maybe the more money you have, the more you can take care of your health, because you can take a more nutritious diet and do a lot of exercise because of social pressure. We find in our setting of the developing nation, where a majority of the people live below the poverty level, obesity is really not a huge comorbidity that we deal with. It's actually a condition that we find with the rich. The mainstay of management of obesity is actually dietary and physical exercise. So watch your diet, avoid taking a lot of processed sugars, also taking a lot of fruits and vegetables that have the antioxidants. Ensure that you take a proper, well-balanced diet that is nutritious to your body. Avoid animal fat and red meat. Yes. Also exercise regularly.
There's no way you can get you're thin and you're, because obesity inaenda pamoja na fatness. Unakuwa mfat. It's the fat that accumulates in you. You're fat. So
this can only be realized by the professionals. Unaona? Because lazima upimwe height yako, and after height tena upimwe weight, and then maybe hapo ndo outcome inaweza katokea.
So you're saying you don't have to be fat?
You don't have to be, yeah.
We need to define, especially to the ladies, what is fat. Unaona msichana anatoshana hivi. Bora kuza baby, do you think I'm fat? Where?
But actually you do not have to be mnene to be obese. You can be that small, but the fat, you're obese. Now how many people here have been checked? Na ngapi hapo wamepimwa kuona kama wako obese? Wameenda for BMI. 2 people. The rest no. So you don't even know if you're obese or not. Unajiamini.
I train daily, so sidhani yeye anaweza.
Unaona hata amevaa combat. No way can do.
Na unakula poa.
Many people don't know there's a difference between being obese and being underweight and being overweight. So if you're not overweight, you just think you're not obese.
Would you date an obese guy?
No.
Sisi watoto wa Mungu jamani.
I think here it's love that matters. Now I don't mind because I know anaweza pona.
Umesahau ukisema tu saa hii ati fashion pia unaona mtu hawezi fit kwa hiki.
So
at first sight,
there's no problem.
At first sight. Unaona ule mtu mwenye amejaza hizo viti mbili.
Unajua nini, mtu angaliangi negative sides or yani unaiwe labda hiyo ni hiyo base pekee.
Sana mnaangaliaga sana.
Si wote.
Look at the positive side.
I think the looks also matters. Because before I love you, see, I had to see you first.
The first sight is the most important thing.
I think it's personal. I've had so many ladies who like big guys.
Very small, if you can see from here. So I don't like big guys.
Why?
I just don't like. I just like some. Not like I don't want to work with someone and then they look like they're my father.
Say only a dog wants a bone. So for men, we obviously want someone flesh. Yeah. Yes. But there's a twist to it. If most of you guys haven't noticed, even the small women, they are small before they get married. After they get married, I don't know what happens. It just But if just like she said, if there's love, I think everything is possible.
And do you think that obesity ina affecting uhusiano, my relationships?
Sana. Example moja ilitolewa poa sana hapa. Mtu anaingia kwa gari amejaza viti mbili, hutaki hata kukaa naye. So kama hutaki kukaa naye, supposing ni chali na dem ndo hataki kukaa naye. Sasa amepoteza huyo tayari. Kama angekuwa kofiti angekaa hapo naye, labda hata namba zingebadilishwa tu hapo sasa.
Kama mimi upenda front seat.
Ashapoteza huyo tayari.
Na kama mko kwa relationship tayari, alafu mtu akue obese.
So hapo pia nategemea na nyinyi wawili, because kama mimi naona mtu wangu anaanza kuwa, si mimi najua nampenda akue aje, itabidi tu zoezi rahisi. Haraka. Hata ajui tunafanya zoezi leo tunaenda hivi. Baada time anakuja kurealize ni zoezi amesha adopt.
I don't think love fades that because of he gained weight after there. But I didn't start him when he was like that. So I think I wouldn't leave him.
I think men, pole kwa wale wanaokuwa hapa. Men are physical creatures. So definitely kama alikupenda ukiwa small, with time ukianza ku add weight ataanza. You know.
Na pia the rate ya kuongeza weight matters. Unaona? Kama unaongeza tu pole, by the time anakuja kurealize it's been 10 years. You have to be together. Lakini si ati unalala ukitoshana kama mimi, kesho ukiamka ni story nyingine.
Na Miriam the next day tena.
Okay, sasa kwa sasa tumpate maoni ya watu kwa Matatu JB. Tuende to the streets tupate maoni huko, then we'll be right back.
Kiwa kunaona hii na kuanga saa nyingine ni mgonjwa, mtu anakuwa na ugonjwa na saa nyingine mwili yake vile alisaliwa na akakuwa mnono.
Mtu kunona sana sana inakuwa hizi madawa zenye ameletewa, mostly zinakuwa hizi HIV.
Alafu wasiwapigi tizi, unaona. Msee nile anakula alafu anakaa tu.
Mwingine inaweza kuwa tu ni maumbili yake tu mnono. When you take a lot of food, zinakufanya ukuwe so huge. And even some people who are so thin, they take a lot of food but they don't gain that obesity. So I think it's the control of your diet.